This is Tin Shui Wai Station. Tin Shui Wai is an MTR station on the Tunma Line, located in Pingshan near Tin Shui Wai New Town, Yunlong District. It is the only heavy rail station serving Tin Shui Wai, which has a population of around 300,000. It is in the north of Pingshan and adjacent to Tin Yu Estate. Tin Xing Court and Tin Yao Court. The station is elevated over the junction of Ping Ha Road and Tin Fuk Road. A public transport interchange is located to the southwest of the station. 3 footbridges are constructed along Tin Fuk Road and Ping Ha Road to connect the station to the highly populated urban area that the station is built in. On December 20, 2003, Tin Shui Wai Station opened to the public along with the other KCL West Rail stations. On June 27, 2021, the West Rail line officially merged with the Ma'anshan line in East Kowloon to form the new Tunma line as part of the Sha Tin to Central Link project. And hence the station is included and now it's an intermediate station on the Tunma line. And here we are at Tin Shui Wai Station. It's actually an insanely huge station, but a very short introduction to it. Wow. So I've already spotted all of the trains and all of the light rails for this station because of the light rail and Tunma line interchange. It took me 2 hours to spot all of the clips. Not really 2 hours, an hour and a half, because I started at 8:45 and now it's 10:30. So all of the clips are filmed practically in rush hours. But this station is kind of hard and annoying to cover because all of the exits are located very annoyingly and always are connected with footbridges and all of that stuff. So here we are. You can see already there's a ramp right there which leads you into the station. But the station is actually in the middle of the road, so you cannot access it very easily. But there are 5 exits for this station, A, B, C, D, and E, and they're all really nicely allocated and easily understandable. We're gonna walk across the road here to show you the stuff. This side is B. I think this is Tin Xing Court. Yes, this is Tin Xing Court. Tin Yao Court is that way, and Tin Yu Estate is here, which is all of the stuff that's served by Tin Shui Wai Station. So we have this ramp here, and you can see the exit is right there. That's the entrance into the station right there. That is B. Okay, that's B, and it just leads multiple branches to all different directions that you need to go. There's a bus stop right there. That's the Tin Shui Wai Station bus stop. The normal bus stop, not the bus interchange. That's normal bus stop for the routes that doesn't terminate at Tin Shui Wai. While we also have A, which is behind. You can see more buildings back there. That's another part of Tin Shui Wai. I don't remember what is that one actually, the name of that housing area, but it is another one. And you can kind of see the bus interchange right there. Right underneath, that is A. That is actually serving the bus interchange. We're gonna walk across the road to take a closer look at that. But first, while we're at it, here is C. Again, connected with a footbridge down just the outside road there. Now that one is actually connecting that side and set to connect with Tin Yu light rail stop, which is actually the second light rail stop that is connected to Tin Shui Wai Station, besides the Tin Shui Wai light rail stop. Which Tin Yu is actually very far down away from that spot. It's all the way down. I've spotted a couple of clips on Tin Yu Station, Tin Yu stop, because it is related to Tin Shui Wai Station. So you will see those clips later on and see the distance, compare how far it is from Tin Shui Wai Station. Which now you might be wondering, why the hell you need to go over to Tin Yu when there's Tin Shui Wai light rail stop? Because there is one route that actually doesn't serve Tin Shui Wai Station light rail stop. Let's cross now. So we have taken a look at B and C already. We don't need to walk for real all of them. We can just see them. It's all good. Because the spotting clips is already like 25 minutes, so I don't even want to waste too much more time. Now, when we do light rail stations, the Tunma line section of the train spotting is not going to be that rich because Tunma line you can see it at any other stations, while we can only see light rails at some of the stations. So here we are walking over now. Need one more though. Here we go. Good. So you can see the massive junction of the light rail intersection right here, which I'm going to explain a little bit later on. First, let's take a look at the bus interchange. There are a couple of routes that terminate here, mostly MTR buses, but there is a KMB 276P that terminates inside here. I've never actually really walked to this bus interchange because it's pretty lame. And there's a 276P. There that goes to Tin Shui, one of the very express routes going to Tin Shui. There that goes. So unfortunately, we have to wait for one more. So here's the bus interchange, which is served by B or maybe A. A is actually this one. That's also gonna connect with the station. And there's the bus interchange. We can take a closer look at that by walking over there. But this side is A, and then we have D and E, which is across on the other side over that way. Now, E is a pretty pointless exit because E is literally just serving the light rail stop, so they call that an extra exit. While D is serving the edge of that and have closer to Tin Ti Estate, and there's a 761P. There that goes to Yuen Long. Going this way, that's the route that omits Tin Shui Wai station and just go straight through and serves Tin Yu for that one, but doesn't stop at Tin Shui Wai. That's why you have to have both, because 761P is the high frequency that actually leads out to Yuen Long via some of the estates and rural towns. Here's the bus interchange, pretty full in here with MTR routes and also 276P. I think there is some other ones, but I'm not going to go through them too deep. MTR buses are the one. We have the K75P. We have a K65A first. That is a rush hour special. We also have the K76. That's a pretty pointless route, but can be faster than taking light rail. And there's a 276P driving in to terminate. There it goes. I mean, I think it's starting service, to be honest. There's the bus interchange, and then it's connected to this little spot right there where you can actually come out from the station, which is right there, connection. So that's A. Now, we're gonna go over. You can see this area is pretty cool with this elevator station clearly visible out here. It's really long, actually. It's actually better to just enter the station, to be honest. So let's just go up and walk the concourse and check out the other side exits. And here we are, up now. That's actually Peng Yan Court, just to give you the name. And there's the bus interchange. Just head up. I didn't walk the stairs because it looks so miserable. This is actually a new footbridge that they actually built to connect to over that way. That is a completely brand new footbridge. You can see it is new. You can completely see the difference in the designs. And over there, and a 751. 751 will stop at Tin Shui Wai light rail stop. So that is the one that you can take from the Tin Shui Wai light rail stop, along with the two circular routes that loops into Tin Shui Wai districts, which I've both filmed the full journey of. So, and also 751, I've also filmed the full journey, so you can check that one out as well. Now 705 and 706 only loops Tin Shui Wai estates in the Tin Shui Wai north area, while 751 will go to Tuen Mun as well. So, which we have seen 751 in the Sil Hong station video as well. Here's A enter. It's a really long platform. It's literally 9 cars in length. What the hell is this part back here? What is this? Bro. Oh, it's a sushi crab. Okay. Okay, so, and there's B right there, which is where we saw earlier on with the triple branch of the bridge to Tin Shui Court. Now we walk the platform. I mean, the concourse is really huge. So let's walk it. So, now remember to tack on and tack off when you take light rail with your Octopus card or buy a correct single ride ticket, because they have increased the amount of ticket checks recently on the light rails, so you don't want to get caught. Although getting caught is not too bad. It's a $370 fine, so it's not like very bad. Compare with what's that? Fare evading for MTR heavy rail, it is $1,000 for fare evading. So let's continue walking over. There's a tons of shops, literally lined of shops along this whole row, with 7-Eleven right there, bakeries, another housing property. What? along. See, it's so empty out here. There's literally nothing here. But inside, so many shops. This is literally a line of shops non-stop. There is actually someone asking for housing property counseling over there. That's pretty cool. More food. Continue along. The lift in the middle of the platform is currently under renovation, but there are 2 lifts for this station. So it's not like very bad that they actually have one, which is not available at the moment. Continue going. Continue walking. This is so empty out here, seriously. There's the lift, and there's the other lift which is closer to the down at the bottom. Walking along the whole platform. We have C coming up, which is right here. This is also a cool spot that you can actually see the light rail track driving. You can see the massive junction right there. I'll tell you more about the tracks later on when we head down to the light rail platforms. Okay, so we have C right here, which is branch off. This exit is pretty crappy, to be honest, but this is the one that's set to be linking with Tin Shui Estate and also Tin Shui light rail stop. Not gonna walk over to Tin Shui light rail stop in the video for now. You will see the location of Tin Shui light rail stop to just take a look and have a general idea on how far it is away from Tin Shui Wai, but it is listed on it, so that's why I filmed it. Right there. You see how far this is? Oh my gosh, here's C, Tin Shui. Bro, so far. Next is D, which is continue walking. And back to the dreadful frequency for Tuen Ma Line. Right now it's 10:45, so it's already off peak. While I filmed all of the clips during peak, which is 2 hours ago. After the first half of the stuff, we have a toilet right there. More shops back here, but I don't think there are any more food-related shops back here. Some of the bankings and also a barber shop. That's actually back here. We got staff. Hopefully, don't look at me, please. Staff usually don't really care too much here, but they sometimes do stop you, so be careful. More banks. More housing properties, clothing shops. Okay. I didn't really see whether there's actually a customer service center. Yes, there is on both sides. Perfect. And we have D, which is actually the one connecting with Tin Shui Estate and Tin Yao Court, which sometimes I do use that exit because sometimes I do not want to take Tuen Ma Line back home. Then I'll walk down and take 269B. Which is which is the route that actually goes to Hong Kong and stops right outside of my house. I mean my place. So sometimes I take that one, which is slightly less expensive than taking MTR. But KMB is having their fares going up again, so I don't think right now 269B will be cheaper than taking MTR. This is so far to walk. More clothing shops, and I just bought a rice ball over there at that shop for breakfast. And here's the sign saying light rail to Tin Shui Wai. Well, we have D over here. We'll walk out D a little bit because we didn't check out that side, so I'll show you a little bit. The station is actually just for nearby residential areas. So if you want to go to where the Tin Shui Wai town and also Wetland Park, you have to take light rail over there, which the Tin Shui Wai circulars are exactly what you need to take to get over. There's a massive construction right here, which is really crazy. Oh! Bro! Bro! They have destroyed the bridge before I can actually have a ramp that links down to the bus stops, which is right there. But they have destroyed the bridge, so I have to actually take the other exit to go down if I want to use the bus stops. This is only going to this way now. I cannot go this way even. Wow, that's terrible. Wow, very loud around here. But here is Tin Yao Court. Is that Tin Yao Court or is that one Tin Yao Court? I actually don't remember. Tin Shui Estate, right back there, is a different part. You see, that's Tin Shui Estate, which there is a stop for light rail, Tin Shui, which is just around the bend, right back there for Tin Shui light rail stop. And there's light rail platforms. We're gonna go down there right now. That is exit E. So, but I just gonna actually just go down right here. You will see the light rail platforms as soon as we head down from here. So let's just head down. relieved. But here we are on ground level as soon as we enter from here. Light rail platforms right here underneath. So I'll explain part of the tracks and I'll explain the other part of the tracks when we actually go ahead and spot the light rails later on. So here's the platforms. There's 3 platforms which serves 3 routes. 705, Tin Shui Wai, anti-clockwise circular. I'll go this way on platform 1. Platform 2 is the 751 service to Tin Yat. Platform 3 is the 706 Tin Shui Wai circular clockwise direction. And the 751 towards Yao Oi in Tuen Mun direction also stops at platform 3. So here's the light rail platforms, and then it comes down from the ramp, which is actually really cool in my opinion. So, and here's exit E. Practically, that's exit E, because there is an escalator. There's actually a pair of escalator connecting each of the platforms, and that is E1, 2, and 3. Easy to remember. That's it for Tin Shui Wai Station. Walkthrough of the exits. So now here is the tracks. It splits off for the platforms there, and then over that way. Later on you'll see the tracks down a little bit, but I'll explain the main road tracks because there's the 761P that actually drives straight that way to go to Tin Yu without stopping at this station, while we have the 751 that's going to go from that way and turn right to come in here and serve this spot and then continue its way through, while we have the circulars, it's just going to go that way or this way or that way. So that's why there's that multiple connection right there, while the 751 going this way will turn left. So that's why there's that T shape of the tracks connection at the front that you might have seen earlier on a little bit. I'll explain what is going on with the tracks here when we spot the light rail. That's it for the walkthrough, because the clips is going to be really long for the train spotting and light rail spotting. So I will end it right here, and here's my rating. And here's Tin Shui Wai Station. That's it for the walkthrough. We have walked through pretty much the entire... Oh wait, I forgot one more thing. Sorry about that, I'm stupid. We're gonna have to end it at the 2 mile line platforms. I completely forgot about 2 mile line platforms. Hang on. Let's go back up and enter the gates. And walked back up from E2, which is really dumb over here because it's just basically E is just for the light rail platforms and it splits up into 3, so that's why. But let's enter the gates now. I completely forgot about that, so just go up to the platform. It's very basic. I mean, also E3 serves Chui Sing Lao as well, which is actually just a random place that way, and also platform 3 of the light rail platforms. Let's head up to the platform. We enter the gates. Remember to tack off. If you forgot to tack off at the bottom, you can tack off up here for light rail as well. The green one is the tagging off, and then the yellow ones, the orange ones are the entering, tagging on for the light rails. So there's actually a lot of machines up here, but they're all for tagging off. There's no tack on machines down here. And I missed it, my Wu Kai Sha train. It's terrible. 8 minutes for the next one. Yeah. Here's the gates. Let's enter there. And there's the stuff right there. Literally just check tickets. Wow. I've never seen MTR actually check tickets for MTR as well. I've seen them checking on East Rail Line, first class. I've seen them check on the light rails. I've never seen them actually check after people enter the gates. Wow! Let's head up top to the platforms. And you've got to be shitting me. The C train just left. That's so stupid. Towards Wu Kai Sha. That's the one I need to take. But here's the island platform up here. Pretty decent in lights because again it's an elevated station, so natural light can come through. And earlier on I was actually spotting during early morning rush hours at like 8:30, and I actually saw them turning off the lights because after the daylight has come out, they just switched them off. It's just so funny. But that's the platform right there. Back here is pretty much empty because right there, Tin Shui Wai, and the bright open platforms. And that is where we end the walkthrough, not down in the light rail platforms, up here. Overall speaking, it is a very, very useful station for Tin Shui Wai, serving all of the nearby residential housing areas. So many, huge station, bus interchange, bus stops, light rail, all good. But just one criticism is you have to take light rail in order to go to the main spots of Tin Shui Wai. You cannot actually take this alone and then you can get to the spots. Yeah, that's one bad thing. And the other thing is 761P doesn't come in here because there's no turn back for it. So that's why I ended up you have to go to Tin Yu if you actually want to do that, or take one stop down to Hang Mei Chun and then change another one, which is really annoying. Plus they ask you to go to Tin Yu if you actually want to walk it. So far, not great. So, but not much criticism. The shops amount is perfect. Inside, all of the exits are perfect. They all have at least one lift or a close by ramp to lead you to all of the nearby areas. Decent amount of light rail services, especially the circular routes, is really decent. I'm giving Tin Shui, and also natural light comes in, really nice looking. You see how pretty this looks. I'm giving Tin Shui Wai Station a 4.5 out of 5. Besides the Tin Yu stupid connection thing. So that's why I'm dropping it minus 0.5. And also because the station doesn't connect to the main areas, it has to be light rail to go inside. So minus 0.5 for that small little minor unfortunate. But that's it. Let's spot some trains.
The gap between the train and the platform.
And OSP. This side should be way better because you can see the trains a little bit clearly. So should be more empty this side. Then later on when we go over, oh my gosh, terrible stopping spots. So after this we'll go over to Wu Kai Sha Ban. Wu Kai Sha Ban was packed, so
请勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近木門。Please stand back from the platform doors. 往烏溪沙列車即將到達，請先讓車上乘客落車。
let's check the numbers. 390.
列車即將到達，請先讓車上的乘客下車。The train to Wukaisha is arriving. Please let passengers exit first. 請小心列車與月台間之空隙，請小心列車與月台之間的空隙。Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
And more SPs. Unfortunate.
請小心列車與
Hopefully we can get one C train on this side. That would be
請小心
great.
列車與月台之間的空隙。Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
You see, significantly emptier the trains because it's just going to Timber. There's no one going back there. Not too many people going back there. It's just the staff is so annoying. And why is it so bad over here? What the hell? This is so bad. Oh boy, this staff is gonna cause some issues. And there's another staff next to me right now. Actually, that's not good. What's his number? I just see it.
Stand back from the platform doors.
356. And there that goes. Now usually I don't think staff actually care too much, but try not to film them. I think they're done for the day because rush hours is almost ending and then staff are not necessary anymore. And more SPs. Terrible.
請小心列車與月台間之空隙，請小心列車與月台之間的空隙。Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
Let's look at the stopping spots. Probably dreadful again. Not too bad this time. Not too bad. Not too bad. Already very decent actually in terms of the stopping spots there. Didn't cut anything out. So. 365. Just barely remember to check it.
Passengers exit first. Please stand back from the platform.
Nice, we got a C train.
請小心列車與月台間之空隙。請小心列車與月台之間的空隙。Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. 請勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近木門。Please stand back from the platform doors.
I somehow didn't see the number. What? How? How the hell I didn't see the number? It's really empty, and it's pretty decent stopping spots. 411.
请不要靠近木门。Please stand back from the platform doors.
And this is the rush hour load. Really, really packed. I'm doing a wide angle most of the time. There are staff on the platform, so be careful here. But that's why I do it right now, because it's having good frequency. Look at the frequency. 4, 6, 9. Oh, that's so good. It's just the amount of people is not good, so. Rush hour train right there. Is that rush hour train? No, it's full day service. Number 9. SP. Terrible stopping spots, by the way, over here. What is that? You tell me, what is that garbage? It literally cuts so much. That is so bad. What the hell? And people are still running in. What is that stopping spot? That's so bad. Let me check the numbers. I haven't checked it yet. Check it over here. 309. It's gonna be all wide angles for this side. Is that C train this time? Yes, it is. 30 rush hours. Now the C train stopping spot's a little bit better, but it's still not great. You see, it's way better already than the SP earlier on. The SP earlier on was so bad. I mean, all of the SPs are bad. So let's check the number by walking up. I have to 405 here. So let's get it out. I also hate these blinkers so bad that they edit in just to say, just for hints, saying that, oh, train's doors closing, blink, 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 and then, like, why? So useless. And this is a risky one. This train SP this time. Still not really clear that you can see the train, but 3 minutes per train, perfect. It just have to be like this now. There's no way. Some of the stations I can do off peak, but it's just not some of these annoying ones. Oh, this is way better this time. What the hell? Still not good, but at least it's still something better. And should clear most of them out later. The Tin Moon bound should be a little bit better, so 323 again. There are Diamond Hill special trains, but I'm a little bit too early for them somehow. So yeah, I'm a little too early for them. They depart. I only know the departure time around at Hong Kong. Around at Hong Kong is like 9:30 that they depart from Hong Kong. So, and they do full trips from Tin Moon for those. So they should depart Tin Moon at like maybe 8:55. Literally all of them are Wukai right now. So.
列車即將到達，請先讓車上乘客落車。前往烏溪沙的列車即將到達，請先讓車上的乘客下車。The train to Wukai Sha is arriving. Please let passengers exit first.
Now you can see the crossings there with the tracks. That is sometimes when trains can terminate at Tin Shui Wai. During signal failures, I don't think there's any regular short trips in the morning. Not a rush hour train. (393,394). There's a stop here, which is annoying at this last car. See how packed this is. Oh boy. This staff might cause some issues, but just gonna stand right here. Hopefully he doesn't see me. It's a she, it's not a he, so oh boy. It's annoying. It's really frequent right now, so it's really not even a big deal that you actually missed the service. It's literally 2 to 3 minutes per train right now, so it's not really even that necessary to run. Just keep the clip running. Don't run that, gosh. Bro, bro. It's so frequent, don't run the shits. Freaking A. No patience whatsoever for Hong Kong people, just kidding. And next is the light rail clips. What is the smell over here? It smells like burning. What the hell? Nice, phase 3 double car. So we're spotting one route per platform, so that's why I'm only spotting once on these two platforms with the 705 and the 751. Well, later on with platform 3 on the other side, we have both 706 and 751, the other direction, so that's why we'll film twice on the platform 3, and then we'll go down a little bit to the road, we'll spot some on the road, and then we'll go over to Tin Shui to spot a couple there. Because Tin Shui is also one of the light rail stations linked with Tin Shui Wai station, so it will be included in this video. Nice, another phase 3 double car on 751. There that goes. Now here is platform 3 for this side, which is actually a pretty funny cooperation here because there's actually enough for 4 cars to stop for these platforms. So that's why 751 will stop at the back 2 cars spots, while the 706 will stop at the front 2 car spots. So that's why you see it stops right here, which is pretty cool. Although there's a 706 already left, but when they actually have to stop both routes at the same time, they can't do that because 706 stops at the front and 751 stops back here, which is really cool. But during rush hours, both routes will be stopping at the front because of terminating 751P special service that they need to stop at this platform and terminate at the back here. So now Gen 3 here, I mean phase 3. Fortunate that displays on this side of the platform is pretty bad. It only says the 706, doesn't say the 751, which is really stupid. A phase 4 coming down for 706. Somehow we didn't even see a phase 1 at Tin Shui Wai station. Now I've seen one myself earlier on the 706, but usually it runs first gen. There's a first gen right there on the 751. In phase 1. Here's a phase 4 on the 706, which is not a common thing to see. Oh boy. I kind of just want to walk through, but I'm not going to walk behind the crowd. I always hate these instant door close because there's no please stand back from the doors. Now you see 706 stop at the front. That's how they use this platform wisely. Okay, 751 driving out. And now here's some of the tracks I'm going to explain right here. You can see this turn that way track. First we'll let the light rail go through. And you can see the splits there. 751 used the tracks on the left to turn left at the front to go to Hangmei Chun and then still Hong direction. While the 706 later on, the next clip you're going to see is going to use the track on the right because it's going to go that way. And here's a U-turn spot for the station where some of the light rail vehicles will terminate, like 751P will terminate. And during afternoon rush hours, they will actually do a 751P back. So that's why as soon as 751P terminates, U-turn, go back. Exactly. And also after service ends, they can park light rails right here on this turn. Then they don't need to be driving back to the depot. There's a 706 driving out now. We'll just cut it because it does take a while for the 706 to depart because it is a circular route. So this is the ending and starting point where they change shifts. And we got a phase 1 this time. Nice. Okay, at least we got all types at Tin Shui Station. 706 phase 1 is the regular types that they used on this thing. And there it goes. And I still don't really get the point of the signal sometimes. And it's stopping at red lights. And 705 coming, phase 3. It's weird because I actually cannot film next to the tracks. You see there's actually no road there, so I have to just go up the bridge a little bit. I've dropped down one floor from the bridge because this is actually a smoke zone. So literally up top is everyone smoking. So drop down one floor to get the 751. Absolutely miserable frequency. So bad. I waited for 10 minutes after that 705 clip that you should have seen. Here it comes on the phase 1. Yes, phase 1. You see, what's the point of this signaling? Like, what the hell? There's literally no cars or no light rails gonna bump into this thing. Alright, now let's head over to Tin Yu. We'll spot some clips there. And here we are at Tin Yu. We're gonna film some of the stuff now. You can actually kind of see how far away this is actually compared with Tin Shui Wai station. 761P coming in, which is basically the high frequency of light rail. This is so far away. I earlier took one station, it cost me $5. It's so garbage. Literally one stop of light rail, $5.10, no matter where you go. One stop, $5.10. It's so garbage. This is just a regular light rail stop. There's nothing special with this. It's just... I'll include this as part of the train spotting.
In 5 minutes. 路線706天水圍循環線嘅兩卡列車即將駛入1號月台，乘客請勿超越黃線，上車時請小心月台邊嘅空隙。A two-car route 706 Tin Shui Wai Circular is arriving at platform 1. Please wait behind the yellow line and mind the gap when boarding.
And we're on the outside now with a 705. Unfortunately, got stuck behind. No, it's coming. 705, phase 5 here. Might be some of the same trains that we've seen earlier on at Tin Shui Wai station, though. No, it's a new train. 1161 is pretty new. One of the highest numbers.
05, Tin Shui Wai Circular is arriving at platform 2. Please wait behind the yellow line. And mind the gap when boarding.
That is so full. What the hell? Everyone's gonna get cleared out at Tin Shui Wai, but and here we are for the last light rail of this video with the 761P phase 1 service to Yuen Long arriving at Tin Yu platform 2 here. See how full 761P is. This is the route that omits Tin Shui Wai station and just runs straight to Yuen Long via all of the stops.